Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today we return to the Deathmallowed swamps, and we are gonna just jump around with a bunch of glowstone and swimmingness, and swords and iron bars, because you know what? Why not? Why not push further into the depths and the deeps than we had previously? Look at how wonderful this place looks now that I've lit it up some. All I need to do this time is not, drown down here. And, I think I could do that if I work harder. Because that's clearly a question of hard work, rather than of skill. Okay? So there are clearly mobs nearby that I just cannot find. I hear them, though. Where are they? Zombie meat? Is this a gunpowder? Wait, there's a zombie there. How does this work? What am I looking at here? Okay. Okay, back into here. I think there's a hole about there. Because, yeah, there's zombies coming down in there. What's along the ground? Anything? A lot more nether wart, soul sand stuff. Dang it, where's my thing? Try not to drown. So dark down here in general. I find it displeasing. Okay, so we have additional, I don't know what you call this. Probably not air support. Water support. Yeah, no, actually air support is the right word. Yeah, we're going to call that air support. I've got additional air support right here, which will make it easier for me to figure out where I'm supposed to go, which I'm actually starting to guess is probably up in here. What is this place? Whatever it is, it's full of very slow-to-break sand. Ooh, and a big cave. What a difficult cave to jump out into, though. So that was inconvenient. Thank you, Vetches, for that. And a bunch of creepers. I need air. Let's retreat. Air, okay. So I'm curious if there are better places to jump out of this cave. Like, this wall here seems pretty complete. Okay. So that's where all the mobs drown, is right there. How far this way can we continue into the Deathmallowed swamps? Or is this little foyer here the extent of the explorable zone? No, that seems to be more water up there that can actually be broached. Okay, so I have broached the swamps, and I'm dead now. Get a little air here. Descend once more into the secret depths of the swamp. There's a zombie. And now I'm taking damage anyway. And descending again does not seem to be doing me as much good as I would have liked. Are there trees in here? Do you see any trees? I see a bunch of mossy stone. Dang it. Is that a tree? No, that's more mossy stone. What does this sign say, bitches? To Lower Deashmallowed. Great, there's another one. And I was hoping to jump up here, and it's not going very well. So let's just continue lighting the area. Glitching. Oh, there's a creeper. Lots of skellies here. Those guys are going to be a little bit problematic. Whoa, and let's add some lights before we die, just because it never hurts to have a few extra lights all throughout the map. Lots of these big pillar things that are interesting. Wow, I'm just getting batted around like a little baseball or something there. Okay, let's see if we can just mine straight into the Deashmallowed. Light it up as we go. I didn't see any spawners in there, which is nice. That seemed to be just naturally occurring mobs, for the most part. So, let's see what we got through here. A lot of vines. Let's see if we can get some elevation and maybe find out something better. Okay, so from our newfound vantage point, we can see that there's a bunch of vines in here. We can see that there's a kind of dome area back there that seems to be the further area. That right there seems to point down to the lower Deashmallowed. And I can't quite hit that fella, which is more inconvenient for me than him. See, I want to hit you, but I can't. It's not that I'm, like, ethically prohibited from hitting you. I just can't physically reach. Okay. So either way, I've got a bunch of... Ooh, it's really bright up there in the sky area of this. Which makes me want to hang out up in the sky area of this, where it's nice. Can I get up in the sky? Can I soar? Can I spread my wings and fly? Oh, hey, there's a chest. Let's come back to that once we've illuminated this a bit. What is in this chest, Vetches? Armor, arrows, ender pearls. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to have to come back for the arrows because I didn't bother bringing a bow since I was out of arrows until just now. I wonder what other treasures await along the edge of this beautiful, beautiful sky dome. And what is that there? Ooh, that looks like a stairwell. So I'm guessing that the route that I should take would be like through or along that path there. Let's see, we got some vines. Ooh, it's actually pretty easy to descend anywhere with the combination of water and vines. So there's no real reason that I can't just hang out up here. Vetches doesn't seem to have overburdened this part of the map with an abundance of spawners. So that is less to worry on. A double chest? My. I was going to say my, but I think I should say it like 6 times because, you know, it's a double chest. What's up here? Vetches, oh, there's timber up here. That's incredible. Okay, well, I'm going to have to remember that. I kind of want to regroup now and go back. Is that another chest up there, maybe? We will have to definitely, like I said, this is a scouting mission. I'm just going to scout ahead. I don't want to push too hard, but just knowing that there's stuff here is great. Makes me feel like I'm not wasting a trip. And, so this is good. So Vetch is clearly intended for us to visit this upper rim here. Whoops. That was not where I planned to put that. Not the end of the world, mind you, but inconvenient to say the least. So, I can always come back with more glowstone, too. Uh-oh. And using glowstone as our primary pillaring material, probably a bad idea. A poor choice, if you will. So, now I'm out of my glowstone. And it's been blown up. I didn't even, like, successfully illuminate the area. Well, we can fall back to that chest with the charcoal? Yeah, charcoal in it. And quickly assemble some torches. I wish there was some real dirt somewhere around here so I could just make more trees real easily. I might have to go back to that moo cow place, which I don't love. It's not the most fun, exciting area. So 16 torches. Hopefully that'll hold us over through our depth plumbing here. Hugging the lip again. let's just go ahead and keep in mind how perilous this is and add some additional blocks lest we be swept off our feet. Down, down, down once more. It's the vines that really throw me. I'm just not good with them. Okay, so I think we are now roughly over the little domed area of interest. Yeah, see all the mossy cobble there? That looks exciting. So, what does Vetches have in store for us here? We got a creeper. We've got... Ooh, that tower thing there actually extends upward quite a ways. Let's see, can we get over to that? It, like, hangs from the ceiling there. That's definitely an object of interest. I want to see what Vetches has prepared for me. Joe Hills, searching for whatever Vetches left. Hoping it's not silverfish. So, this appears to just be the remains of a tower. Nothing of imminent value, which is Mas Unfortunante. Oh, hey, something of value. A enchanting table. I've been waiting for an enchanting table like this entire game. Okay, new mission. New mission, get back to somewhere safe with the enchanting table. That is our mission now. We are making like a dog and fleas. Fleeing. Defleeing. We are disembarking like a dog. Yeah, that works. Let's just grab everything we can out of these chests. Since this is a high mobility, or since this is a high risk run anyway, there's no reason to make it twice. Let's just try and consolidate everything we got here and make a break for it. So I know I'm going to want to hug this wall here and my exit somewhere around that way. Enchantment table. Oh my goodness. I've died with like level 30 worth of experience so many times in here. After, you know, sitting around and mining out all that coal and stuff. Which is like a stupid waste. A stupid, horrendous waste. Now I can be free to be who I want. And I think this was my exit. Wonderful. Let's get out of here. Okay, so having successfully retrieved from that tower, which I can't find the tower anymore. Oh, hey, there it is. Having successfully retrieved from that tower the wonderful enchanting bench. And let's not look at the Enderman. Oh, he's mad at me now. Blocks. Blocks. Blocks are the best way to oppose Enderman. Okay, Enderman, come on. Come on. Enderman? I know he's mad at me. I know he's angry. Why is he not approaching? I'm like, I don't want to scream when the Enderman attacks me. Because you guys are expecting that. But I can't concentrate on anything else. Except the constant fear that the Enderman is going to attack me. Why is he not attacking me? Come on, where is he? That's insane. Okay, Enderman, I'm tired of you. Okay, let's see if we can determine what's over there. We got a stairwell that leads up. That's a ways over that way. We're already up here, so we might be able to just dig into wherever the stairwell goes without necessarily needing to climb the stairwell. That seems to me to be an optimal use of picks, because, hey, that's why we have them. This is Minecraft. And look, Vitch has even provided some glowstone here, or maybe I put it there, I don't know. Whatever. So this should get us roughly over the stairwell, I think. I'm not a stairwell expert, or stexpert. I probably should find out what that word is, also. But let's dig down enough that we can determine the location of the stairwell more easily. We can get a fix, if you will. And then, once the fix is in, we will no longer have to gamble on exactly where the stairwell is. Okay, so, cool. We have determined that this is like the bottom of the ceiling here. So, unlike the snow level, we're not going to stupidly jump down there and die to death. We got a sign. Vitch has left us a sign there. I want to read the sign. Oh, I found the stairs, too. So, Vitch's is now kind of double entreating me. Because I want to go and look at the sign, but there's skeletons here. And I want to go up the stairs, but there's presumably stuff up the stairs as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead first and come out this way. See if we can see what's up the stairs a little bit. More vines. I keep thinking the vines are going to be creepers. But nope, that's a creeper. Hello, a creeper. You're a creeper, not a vine. Oh, I just hit a vine. Vines behind me when I'm fighting are like the worst thing in Minecraft. Except for baby spiders and creepers and endermen and other players and... Let's see. So, I feel like whatever's in here... Oh, hello, a vine that is messing with this zombie. See, the thing about vines is at least they cut both ways. They hurt the mob AI too, if not worse. Ooh. Man, the marshmallow depths thing is really big. This looks like the sort of bridge that Vetches would put spawners under. But there don't seem to be many spawners here, which is a little weird for a Vetches map. But I'm having fun. So, you know, there's that. I like these holes that I can push. Okay, so we got a loot chest there. Some kind of mine vines thing. Okay, these ruins are just massive. Maybe before we proceed too far, I should go and look at that sign at the entrance. But massive ruins with a relatively low concentration of mobs is fun. I'm used to everything with like a super high concentration of mobs. And this is not that. And so I'm like having a blast because it's like, oh no, only one creeper. I hope that he doesn't, you know, deter me from my mission of truth and peace. And get a cool sword. Oh good, more netherrack. I can use that to brew later. Oh hey, there's one of them book boxes. Or bookses. Booksin. Bookboxen. Bookboxen sounds like a strong German name. Potions low. Hey, potions. Splash potion healing, regeneration. Okay. We are going to leave those for now. This room probably is going to have some foes in it. Okay, one skeleton. That's not horrible. Are there skeleton spawner? Oh! That is how that works. There's a pit there. Let's go ahead and... Okay, out of arrows. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the splash potion of healing here. Going to wait for the skeleton to turn the corner. Boom. Oh, that didn't kill you. Now you're dead. Well, I had fun. Now, if I know Vitches and how the way he likes lapis, he likes to put spawners underneath the lapis. Check that out. Joe Hill's classic Vetches adversary. Oh, they spawn out that far, too. Clever Vetches. Okay. Whoa! That's gonna be a problem now that that's darker. Let's flee again. Up the stairs we go. Eating some of our food. I mean, I feel like we made some good progress this episode. Is there anything up the top of those vines? No. This is a massive castle fortress thing, though. I really like it. Oh, I already have a tunic. Oh, more arrows, though. Those would be helpful to have. So are those water? Or okay, that's water there. So I'll probably have to ascend this entire area to actually get the fleecy box, but that's okay. Let's see if we can run down and take a look at the sign outside and see what Vetches has to say. Because I'm always curious what Vetches has to say. But I've got 6 levels, so I kind of want to enchant, do some low-level enchantments for anything else. So what does it say on this sign here? Up Deashmallowed. Okay, so this whole area seems to be divided into 2 segments, with Middle Schmallow being the boring one here. That did excitingly have our enchanted table. We are going to fill that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and return home, enchant a bunch of stuff. I'm super excited. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.